Welcome to the Courageous Moms Podcast, a place where moms like you, facing the challenges of a child battling addiction, can find faith, hope, and connection. I'm Christie, a mom walking this road alongside you. Here, you'll be reminded that you are seen, you are loved, and most importantly, you are not alone. Together, we'll uncover the courage within us to face each day and embrace the grace that carries us through. Let's lean on faith, hold on to hope, and take this journey one step at a time together. Hey Mama, and welcome back to the Courageous Moms Podcast. I'm Christie, your host, and I'm so thankful you've hit play today, especially for this episode. It's a little reflective, a little personal, and I pray it meets your heart right where you are. Can you believe we're already halfway through the year? The sun is high, the days feel full, and yet for many of us, our hearts feel like they're still catching up. Maybe you started the year with goals and plans. Maybe you picked a word of the year, or maybe you didn't. Either way, I want to invite you to pause with me today. Let's take inventory of where we are, not just externally, but internally. For the past 5 or 6 years, I've chosen a word of the year, something I pray over, hold on to, and come back to when life gets shaky. In 2024, my word was hope. Now listen, hope is a beautiful word, but I didn't choose it because I felt hopeful. I chose it because I needed hope. Because when you're a mama walking through the shadows of addiction with your child, hope feels like oxygen, like the one thing you can't afford to lose. So I bought a bracelet. It had the word etched on it, and I wore it every single day. Sometimes I look at it with faith. Other days I looked at it with tears. But it reminded me of what God promises. Romans 15:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." That verse is very grounding and speaks truth. Because, Mama, our hope isn't in a treatment plan. It isn't in a perfect outcome. It's in Him, the God of hope. Hope that doesn't disappoint. Hope that sees beyond what we can see. One of my favorite memories from last year was on New Year's Day of 2024. My family was gathered at my parents' house, which is something we do every New Year's Day, to eat the standard New Year's Day meal of collard greens, black-eyed peas, rice, corn, some sort of meat, and always bread. After we ate, we all sat in the living room, and one by one, we shared our word of the year. I had been choosing a word of the year for a while now, but we have never done this and shared out loud as a family. It was simple, nothing fancy, but it was sacred. When it came to my son, he paused and then he said his word was sobriety. Let me tell you something. There was a holy hush in that moment. He said it with boldness and humility. It wasn't just a word. It was a declaration. And you know what? Even though the year brought some stumbles and pain, he ended 2024 sober. And today, as I record this, he's still sober and trying to help others in the process. I can't tell you how proud I am, and I certainly don't take that lightly. I whisper thanks to God for that every single day. Now, let's fast forward to this year, and my word is embrace. And I'll be honest with you, it hasn't come as easily as hope did. I haven't worn it around my wrist. I haven't whispered it as often. But now, 6 months in, I feel God pulling me back to it. Hope was something I clung to. Embrace is something I've had to learn. Because embrace doesn't mean we love everything that's happening. It doesn't mean we celebrate the hard stuff. It means we allow it to be part of our story. We stop running from it. We say, God, I don't like this, but I trust you. I trust that you'll use it. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Yes, there is a time to grieve, to weep, and to question, but there is also a time to laugh, to dance, and to heal. And we can learn to embrace all of it with God by our side. So here we are, halfway through 2025, and I'm coming back to that word, embrace. Embrace the joy when it comes, big or small. Embrace the tears that fall unexpectedly. Embrace the mundane, the messy, and the miracles. And Mama, maybe your embrace looks like showing up for a support group when you'd rather isolate, or praying even when you don't have the words. Or maybe yours is laughing with your child in recovery, or holding hope for one still lost in the storm. Life is not just mountaintops. It's valleys, it's quiet days, it's chaos, and it's grace. We don't have to pretend it's all good, but we can embrace the truth that God is still working in all things for our good. So let me ask you, Mama, what's your word for this year? And if you don't have one, pray about choosing one for the rest of 2025. Maybe it's trust, maybe it's surrender, maybe it's peace, or maybe like me, it's embrace. Whatever it is, speak it out loud. Write it on a sticky note, whisper it when you're driving. Let it root itself deep in your heart. And if you chose a word for January but lost sight of it, that's okay. Pick it back up. There's still time. There's still purpose. And if you need a little help walking through this year with strength and support, don't forget about the Courageous Moms Toolkit. It's full of resources created just for moms like us on this journey. You can get your toolkit in the link below, and you are never alone. I hope this episode spoke to you, and you can always send me a DM on Instagram at Christie G. Stutz, or comment on my Instagram and share your word of the year. Let's speak life over our year together. Keep praying, keep hoping, and never give up. Until next time, Mama, stay courageous. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the Courageous Moms Podcast. I hope you're walking away with a little more hope, a lot more strength, and the reminder that you're never alone on this journey. If today's episode resonated with you, don't forget to check out the Courageous Moms Toolkit. It's packed with resources to help you find peace, set boundaries, and navigate this challenging season with love and grace. You can grab it now using the link below. And if you're looking for a supportive community of moms who truly understand what you're going through, I'd love for you to join the Courageous Mom Circle Support Group. It's a place where you can connect, share, and find encouragement from moms walking the same path. Before you go, always remember that you are not alone and you are stronger than you think. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Courageous Moms Podcast. I'm Christie Stutz, sending you love, hope, and strength. Together, we can find beauty through the struggle, and yes, sometimes through rose-colored glasses.